Hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Just by the way, at the moment I'm visiting Puerto Rico and there's a lot of roosters nearby. Actually, all over Puerto Rico, there's roosters. So if you hear a rooster during the interview, that's why. So when I hear foreigners make grammar mistakes when they're speaking English or if they use incorrect words, I think it's just really cool that they're trying to speak English and learning another language. Personally, I've learned Spanish fluently, and so I can relate to other people trying to learn additional languages. I hope you can edit the parts that you don't need. I'd say that if it affects the way I treat other people, that maybe I would be a little bit more patient and try to listen better, so that we can communicate well. But I wouldn't treat them negatively. No, it doesn't discourage me from No, it doesn't discourage me from communicating with them. And I love meeting and getting to know people from different cultures and different backgrounds, different languages. I like to try to be a global citizen. Sometimes I hear people around me make mistakes in English with their grammar. And sometimes that's an indication of the level of education, but not always. Also, sometimes when people make mistakes, it's kind of when they're talking with close friends more casually, or using slang. And so it doesn't matter that they made a mistake, or maybe even it was kind of on purpose with playing with the language mistakes. You never know. But it's improper conversation, so it doesn't matter with mistakes. And my brother's wife is Russian, and I've liked most of the people that I've met and had the opportunity to get to know from Russia. I think the Russian accent when they speak English can sometimes sound a little bit harsh or abrupt or direct, but at the same time, some of that is kind of cultural. In the United States, we're always trying to get the other person to like us when we're in conversation, or really smiling a lot and talking in a way that is pleasant to the other person maybe. Where sometimes I think in Scandinavian and Russian and some other languages, culturally also, they're just more direct with their ideas and how they share them with each other. And so it might be language or it might be cultural. And I think it's natural to have an accent when you're learning other languages, and it's just really cool to be learning additional languages. If anybody has a fear of being judged by a native English speaker for mistakes or incorrect pronunciation, I just say keep trying. Keep practicing and don't worry about it. Most people will be really nice, and if they're not nice about simple grammar mistakes, then they're probably just not a nice person in general, and maybe somebody that's worth avoiding if they are not very open-minded or welcoming of other people. That says a lot about them. Better to avoid their bad vibes. The more that we practice speaking, interacting, listening to music or watching movies or shows, the more we'll be able to communicate and open up opportunities in the future. So keep trying. Good job.